Lux? 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 Oh, cool, you're awake. You've been sleeping for 4 days straight, Lux. It's true, isn't it? That you are a Lux? Asim called you one. He came by while you slept. But first, let's go. Greybones wants to talk to you. Close the door, will you? So, welcome to the Nexus, I guess. I'll be honest, this is not a great time to be here. The ground is crumbling beneath our feet. The Guardians are disappearing. Really, not a good time. Asim told us what you went through. Can't believe you're a Lux. And of course, Greybones desperately wants to talk to you. He's kind of the mayor here in Nexus. Here we are, the library. Go in. He's waiting inside.
You're awake. Good. Come closer. Let's talk. My name is Greybones, and you have reached the Nexus, the last safe haven of our world, thanks to the light of the Vydejte tree. See, you recently died, unfortunately, but you were given a second existence here, in the plane of memory. The plane for millennia has been like a paradise for all its inhabitants. But that changed recently. You see, they say that the plane was created by a superior being called the Primordial One. She created the plane along with 4 engineers, who then created 4 pillars to protect the integrity of the plane. The Primordial then divided her light into 9 parts and gave it to 9 volunteers she called the Guardians. These Guardians were each given a color, a role, and a responsibility. When one left, they would choose a successor. Asim, whom you met, is the current Yellow Guardian. Donovan, the one who chased you, was the Red Guardian. But he betrayed us. He developed corrupted powers and started wreaking havoc in the plane. Why did he do it? Grief, some say. Others think he went mad from missing the world of the living and couldn't stand the plane anymore. He destroyed so many souls, fought the other Guardians, and won. Only he and Asim remain now. In his madness, Donovan has turned off the pillars that protect the plane. This has caused corruption to appear and destroy the world. I'm afraid he is set on destroying this place. Asim tries to help as much as possible, but he can't do much alone. See, we need help bringing back peace and lighting the pillars back up. But to do so, we need another Guardian. And this is where you come in. You are what we call a Lux. Someone who arrived at the plane while a Guardian had fallen. Only the Lux are connected to the light of the fallen Guardian. only they can take their mantle. And as such, only a Lux can wield an artifact. I am ashamed of what I am about to ask of you. But the plane of memory needs a Lux. We need you. Would you help us? Thank you, truly. Now, go talk to Mimi, our inventor. She will explain to you what you need to do next. Thank you once again. And may her light fill your body.
So, you agreed to help us, right? You're a special kind of crazy. Come on, I'll show you to Mimi. She's not far. We're leaving the cultural section. If you want to do some reading, you can go back to the library. Down the stairs, you'll find the graveyard. Right next to it is the mine. Upstairs is the market. And if you take the elevator, you'll find the priest sanctuary and the beta tree. If you continue straight, you'll reach the blacksmith. And to the right of it is Mimi's lab. And we arrive at the central plaza. If you get lost at any point, go back here and check the signs. Well, that was the Gab's Turbo Tour, just for you. Pretty nice, right? Hey, wait a minute. You look at that! It's a soul fragment! You should pick it up! A guardian, Neo, used to collect them. He said they unlocked some weird creeps around the plane. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes, Mimi. She should be in her lab now. Or at any time for that matter. Follow the signs. I'm sure you'll find her. Talk to you soon, Lux.
You don't know how much I would have given to be a Lux myself. Be a guardian, save the day. Instead, I stand here as a Nox. Empty of power, protected by light. Disappointing, but I will help however I can. It was hard at first, to arrive here, to leave so much, but when I heard about the primordial, the engineers, about the guardians and their powers, and I realized it was all real. I knew there was still something to keep going for, a reason for me to keep trying.
How can I... Oh, it's you! You're here! How are you doing? I'm so excited to meet you. Asim told us... Wait, first, I'm Mimi. You said yes, right? To Greybones? He felt so bad asking you. I told him you would agree. So, let's get to work, shall we? As I'm sure Greybones has told you already, when Donovan went all berserk, he turned off the pillars that keep the plane stable. This, of course, made the plane fall apart, and the corruption started propagating everywhere, and we couldn't do anything about it. You see, everyone here, Greybones, Gabs, myself, are what are called Nox. We can't become guardians ourselves, as their light only connects to new arrivals to the plane. That's you. You are a Lux, and this connects you to the dead guardian completely, see? Asim is a guardian, and he tries to help, but he is already doing the job of 9 guardians all on his own. As you can see, we really need another artifact wielder to travel through the whole plane and light up the 4 pillars. Seems easy, right? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, we need to build you an artifact. For that, we need the materials for it. Mariamne, the Nexus Miner, will help you collect them. There are a couple more steps to follow after that, but nothing crazy. Once they're all done, come back to me and I'll set up the artifact.
Look who it is! Our sleeping beauty, the Lux! You are real after all. I thought Greybones was lying to make us feel better. I'm Miriamne, and I'm the miner, geologist, artisan, crafter, skelly woman, and best multitasker of this whole place. But let's get to it. For this new artifact, you will need some minerals which you can find in the mine beside me. Funny story. Someone was recklessly experimenting while prepping the mine to create an artifact. Thing is, they went a bit overboard and kaboom! In short, there was a big explosion and the mine is completely flooded. Thing is, I sort of don't trust water since I kinda drowned when I was alive. You get it. Think you could go down there? Perfect. So there are 3 minerals and you'll need a bit of each. All are in separate closed rooms in the mine. You can't miss them. You'll need to use the light windmills to access each room. Move them onto the switches on the ground and point them to the plaques on the walls. Pick up your helmet and pickaxe on your way in and be careful. the minerals? Great. But, would you come out now? I really should close the mine off. Look at you! You made it out okay. I can breathe now. Oh, Lux. Can't believe our luck. You should be proud and nervous. Oh boy, I don't envy you. You should get going to the blacksmith. He'll help you forge the base of the artifact with these minerals.
Oh, it's you! The one who faced Donovan and survived. Wow! And you truly are a Lux! I'm Caramona, the new blacksmith of the Nexus. At your service. So, you got the minerals with Miriamne? Guess it's my turn now. Just so you know, we're gonna work with some serious heat. Do you think you're ready for this? Alright. So, no need to worry. I've never done this before, but trust me on this. Forging an artifact is a two-skeleton job. The door closes automatically, so the other has to enter the oven, cross it, and input a code on the back wall. That's you, Lux. Only issue is, I'm new here since the previous blacksmith went missing, and I don't know the right combination. She left me with some instructions, but they were quite confusing. You should find something in the oven, I hope. All right, let's get to it. Hurry, Lux! I can't hold much longer! Door is closing! Hurry, Lux! We did it! I never doubted us, not 1 second. You can trust me on this. But there's still one major step to go. Go see the priest now, in the upper section. She will help you engrave the artifact.
Welcome, Lux. Survivor of Titans, forger of artifacts, last hope of the plane of memory. Too much? Maybe. You have to understand. I thought this moment would never come. I'm Ankara Minsk, by the way, the priest of the Nexus. Now that you have the forged artifact, we need to do the more delicate part. Engraving. I will need your help with this, as the machine for it is quite big. Do you think you're ready? Let's get to it then. First things first, get me up there. All right, heads up. Now, put the box on one of the switches. Good job. You will find a series of levers opposite me. Use them to create a path. I've been thinking, by the way, you know how we've been calling you a Lux? A Lux, as you know, is the only one who can become a Guardian. Another box for you. Put it on a switch. All right. You know the drill. Open a path for me, will you? This is because once an artifact is destroyed, its light will travel to the Vydejte tree. Here you go! Then the tree sends part of the light to the Resurrection Temple, calling to the Lux. This one's more complex, but you'll get it. Now, when a Guardian decides to leave, they do so by entering the chasm, a potent portal created to leave the plane. This final door destroys their body and their artifact completely. And it's the only way to destroy an artifact. This is where it gets weird. Donovan obliterated 7 of the 9 Guardians. Woo! It's alive! Now, get to the central floating platform and we're done. But as of now, I know for certain that the tree has only received the light from one single artifact. Meaning that there are 6 artifacts out there that have not been destroyed. This worries me greatly. Where are they? Could they be lost forever? Now, put your artifact in the machine and keep it there while it's being engraved. Good work, Lux. Well, we got it engraved. Looks nice, don't you think? Now, just one quick step left and you'll be set. It will lead you to the Vydejte tree, and there you'll be able to reclaim the lost light from the previous artifact for your own. A fun process, I'm sure. Off you go to the big door. And keep me posted on those missing artifacts, will you?
What? An almost finished artifact! Looks cool, all right. And ominous. But you're here for the Vydejte tree. That's quite ominous too. Should I open the door for you? Okay then. I need to close it after you though. Wouldn't want the corruption getting in. Once you reach the tree, the light for your artifact will be waiting for you there. Oh yeah, you did it! And the newest color, I see. Just one more thing to do then. Go see Mimi, she'll explain what needs to be done. But don't forget to meet people. Talk to them. Maybe read a book or two back at the library.
I'm all ready, Lux. Once you come in, you won't be able to explore the Nexus for a while. So, are you sure you're ready? Come on in then. Gimme! Orange artifact, huh? That means the destroyed artifact was yours. Apparently Donovan got to her in the end. Must have thrown her into the chasm. Well, let me set it up for you. I should be able to unlock 2 abilities. First is the light eye, which you already know. The other is the brake lights, which will let you, well, break things. It also lets you rotate certain mechanisms. But don't take my word for it. I have a test area in the back. Give your artifact a test run and see if it works all right. Pretty handy, huh? I'm relieved it works, to be honest. Before going out there, you need to know that I'm sending you to the waterless ocean. No idea what state it's in, but the pillar you need to light is a bit far away. It's on the top of Seth's tower. You'll have to walk a bit, but at least it'll be easy to see from afar. A group of people called Expedition 2 are already there. Look for Nemete. He knows the ocean by heart. Now you're up to date. Let's go! Final calibration. Give me a second. Be careful out there. Find the tower and light the pillar. Be strong, Lux.